Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for fishing forecasts and practical tips. Today, we're diving deep into what the 16th of December 2025 holds for us across the incredible fishing grounds of Canada. And let me tell you, this day is shaping up to be a real winter classic, filled with opportunity for those who know where to look and what to throw. I've crunched all the numbers, the weather, the moon, the water temps, and I'm here to give you the inside scoop. You might think winter means slow fishing, but I'm here to show you how to turn a chilly day into a hot bite. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to conquer the ice and land some incredible fish. First up, let's talk about the toothy predators, northern pike. The 16th of December is prime time for pike across many Canadian lakes, as the ice fishing season gets into full swing. These aggressive hunters are always on the lookout for an easy meal in the colder water. My advice? Look for them lurking near the edges of weed beds, submerged timber, or rocky points, often in shallow to medium depths, say 8 to 15 feet, where bait fish might be seeking shelter. For tackle, tip-ups with large dead bait like smelt or herring are incredibly effective. They're looking for a substantial, energy-rich meal. If you prefer to jig, go for large spoons or aggressive jerk baits. Don't be shy with your lure size. They're looking for a good mouthful. A little trick: work your lure aggressively to get their attention, then pause, mimicking a wounded baitfish. That pause, my friends, often triggers the strike. Next, for those seeking a true winter trophy, the elusive lake trout. As the waters continue to cool, these beauties will be seeking out their preferred stable temperatures. They tend to drop down into deeper zones where the water is typically around 4 degrees Celsius. That's about 39 degrees Fahrenheit, the sweet spot for them. You'll want to focus your efforts on major structural changes, deep drop-offs, humps, and underwater islands in clear, oxygenated lakes. Vertical jigging with heavy spoons or large tube jigs can be deadly effective. Use your sonar, friends, to mark those fish and adjust your depth accordingly. Sometimes a small piece of cut bait on a dropper rig can entice a cautious laker. Remember, these fish are looking for a substantial meal to sustain them in the cold. Consider depths from 30 to 80 feet, depending on the lake's profile. And finally, for those who love consistent action and a delicious meal, the ever-popular yellow perch are calling. These schooling panfish often congregate in winter and can offer fantastic fishing, especially for the whole family. You'll find them near the bottom, often along weed edges, subtle humps, or any structure that offers cover and holds baitfish. Small jigs tipped with minnows or wax worms are your best bet. Light line is crucial for detecting their often subtle bites. Don't be afraid to move around until you find a school. Once you do, the action can be non-stop. Look for them in 20 to 40 feet of water. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the conditions themselves. For the 16th of December 2025 across much of central and eastern Canada, we're looking at a classic winter day. Expect a mix of sun and cloud with a high around -2 degrees Celsius, dropping to about -3 degrees Celsius at night. Winds are expected to be lighter, averaging around 9 kilometers per hour, which is always a bonus for comfort on the ice. Atmospheric pressure will likely be stable or slowly falling, and according to my experience and many seasoned anglers, this can often make fish more active as they sense the change in their swim bladders. There's also a chance of light precipitation, perhaps a dusting of snow. These stable, chilly conditions mean the fish will be holding tight to structure and seeking comfort zones. The water temperature story is classic early winter. As we move into December, most lakes across Canada will have completed their turnover, meaning the entire water column has mixed to a consistent 4 degrees Celsius, roughly 39 degrees Fahrenheit, in the deeper sections. This creates a crucial thermal refuge for many fish species. The surface layers, of course, will be near freezing and freezing over in many areas. While cold water holds more dissolved oxygen, fish metabolism slows significantly, making them less inclined to chase fast-moving baits. They're looking for an easy, substantial meal that requires minimal energy expenditure. Now for a bit of lunar influence. The 16th of December 2025 brings us a waning crescent moon. The moon will be around 26 days old with an illumination of about 10 to 11%. While not typically associated with the intense feeding frenzies of a full or new moon, a waning crescent is often seen as a period where fish activity can be moderate. The declining light can mean fish are still actively foraging, perhaps more so during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. The moon will rise after midnight to early morning and set in the afternoon, so keep those early morning windows in mind. Overall, my friends, the general activity of fish will be influenced by these strong winter conditions. Expect fish metabolism to be slower, meaning less aggressive bites and a preference for easy meals. They will be seeking those stable, warmer water refuges in the deeper zones or holding tight to structure where baitfish hide. Given the stable, cold weather, consistent water temperatures, and the moderate influence of the waning crescent moon, I'm calling the overall bite for December 16th, 2025, a good to moderate one for ice fishing enthusiasts. It won't be a frenzy, but with the right tactics and patience, you'll be well rewarded. So there you have it, my fellow anglers. Your detailed fishing forecast for the 16th of December 2025 across Canada. I hope these tips help you land that dream catch. Remember to stay warm, stay safe on the ice, and most importantly, enjoy every moment out there. May your lines be tight and your coolers be full. Ni chwosta, ni cheshuyi. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future forecasts and tips. And tell me in the comments below, what are your favorite winter fishing strategies? What's the biggest fish you've caught through the ice? I love hearing your stories. Tight lines, and I'll see you on the water, or rather, on the ice.